Welcome back, once again adventurers, to Let's Play Robotics Notes DaSH. In the last episode, the festival has moved on to its second half, with the gun phase transitioning into the robot phase. And Kaito and Daru have been finding some familiar faces, well, familiar to Kaito. That is Doc Fujita of the Robot Clinic, Hiromu, still hanging around the festival, and along with Vice Principal Usui, who's also still hanging around the festival. But needless to say, Kaito was right. We should probably go searching for some more of those geotags that Kokimijimo's left scattered around. So without further ado, well, we're at the main stage at the moment, and nearby is the Battle Robots venue. Also got the food court. It doesn't appear to be anywhere else meaningful that we can go to. Let's head to the Battle Robots venue and see how that's going. Looks like Irie is waiting for us. Or rather, Kaito. Like I said, unable to locate any geotags, the two of us start searching another area when we bump into Irie-tan.
何してるのこんなところで。
もちろんお祭りを楽しんでるんです。
A very good answer there. Well said.
一人で？
だってお兄ちゃんは相手をしてくれませんし。
Irie doing her actually I was gonna say she was doing her best to play the tsundere card, but she's trying to flip it on Kaito, which is probably not inaccurate. Yasho-kun scratches his head guiltily.
なんて冗談です。お兄ちゃんが忙しいのは分かってますから。
Irie flashes him a carefree smile, yet, yeah. He, still has a point though, Kaito. She really is mature. I can't believe she's still a child with that level of understanding. But doesn't Irie-tan have any other friends she could go play with besides Yasho-kun? Yeah, bit of a long and rough story there, Daru. I mean, Juno wouldn't mind her company, as you know, neither would Akio, but yeah. Tanegashima has schools like everywhere else. She's gotta have some friends. I hate to break it to you, Daru, but when it comes to friends for Irie, the Robotics Club is, well, literally it. Or is she a loner in class? Yeah, about that too. She did say she's staying at Yasho-kun's house, so maybe even her parents are Maybe that's why she doesn't have friends and grew up to be overly concerned for others.
子や。
Picking up the, well, wrong vibe here, Daru, but in this case it actually works out.
どうしたんですか、橋田さん。
させん。この年になると涙もろくなっちゃって。
だからっていきなり泣き出さなくても。
Yeah, that's true.
どうしたん？
いえ、なんでも。
Didn't look like nothing to me, Irie. Irie-tan tries to play it off, but I didn't miss the split-second expression on her face. Sadness, pain, and loneliness. Her face was a combination of all those feelings. I trace her line of sight and find an intimate-looking family on the other end. They must be around their mid-20s, a young couple with a toddler. I don't see anyone or anything else. They must be what Irie-tan was looking at. Which means... that family must have reminded her of her own childhood. In a manner of speaking, Daru. In a manner of speaking. She was recalling the happy days she spent with her family. And I'll bet those faint memories in turn caused her to experience a deep sadness. Yeah, not an avenue you should venture down right at this moment, Daru. Maybe in the future, Irie and Kaito might open up to you about that, but not now.
橋田さん。
アイリタン、悲しい時には泣いていいのだぜ。胸なら僕がいくらでも貸してあげるからさ。
Yeah, well, I would like, yeah, you're not exactly misreading the mood, but at the same time, your contribution is kind of off kilter there.
橋田さん、大丈夫？
Good question. Yasho-kun doesn't know anything about girls. He can't possibly understand how I'm feeling right now. And yet he understands more about Irie Yukifune and knows more about Irie Yukifune than you do at this moment, Daru.
いけない。私そろそろ行かなきゃ。
Well, that was
何か
rather
用
short.
事？
アメ社長さんに呼ばれているんです。頼み事があるって。
Looks like Sumio's got everyone running errands these days.
頼み事？
はい。詳しい説明はこれからですけど、お祭りで来るアイドルさんをお迎えしてほしいって。
An idol, huh? That might draw some crowds, and also wouldn't put it past Sumio to come up with something like that. Probably should have expected it.
アイドル？
はい。なんでも急に決まったとかで。
Of course it did. Like everything else. Actually, remember seeing a sign to that effect. I didn't. must have noticed it. Yeah. I wonder who's coming. I'll have to look it up later. Speaking of which, might as well look up what's happening on, oh no, I've already, no new stuff with Twibo. Never
そ
mind.
れじゃあお二人とも頑張ってくださいね。
Yeah. Good luck to you, Irie. And off she goes. Irie-tan waves at us with a smile on her face as she walks away. What a good girl.
ほら、見とれてないで俺たちも行きますよ。
Good call there, Kaito.
はーい。
And away we go. Let's head back to the main stage. I know we just came from there, but yeah. Well, I'm stuck. Yeah. Just gonna be, just gonna be wandering around. When we walk over to the stage, I spot a suspicious figure backstage. Oh, of course. That must be yonder idol over there. Maybe.
どうかしたの？
ほらあれ。
あれは。
Who could it be? Let's find out. Oh, it's just Frau.
よし、誰も見てない。コウジロフラウはクールに去るぜ。
オーナーちゃん。
Greetings. She probably thought no one saw her, and she did. When Yasho-kun approaches her, she jumps about 5 feet in the air and falls on her butt.
さては逃げ出そうとしてたね。
優勝先輩、どうしてここに？さては私に盗聴器を。
Looking for geotags, actually. And we heard there was an idol around
私の
here.
行動を逐一監視し、弱みを握った挙句にあんなことやこんなことを。
しないって。
Yeah, enough of that.
ちょい待ち。ということは、まさか私の独り言も全部聞かれていたというのか。
We may have happened to overhear you talking about that, yes.
こうなったら責任取って結婚してもらうしか。そうと決まれば今すぐ婚姻届を持ってメガネの元へ。さあはよ。
だからなんでそういう話になるの？そもそも盗聴器なんて仕掛けてないから。
なんだと。
Frautan's jaw drops. It's like she didn't expect to be faced with such a revelation.
それよりさ、準備の方はどうなってるの？順調に進んでる？
もう
Frautan suddenly screams and points behind us. Uh-oh. Getting those vibes
志
again.
村、後ろ後ろ。
But neither Yasho-kun nor I fall for a trick. I don't think she's tricking this time.
ダメだよ。そうやって逃げようとしても。
さ トじゃなくて君島こうが。
Yeah, probably should have said that part first.
はい。
Also,
後ろにいるわけだが。
だからその手には。
あ、
yeah, she wasn't kidding that time, Kaito.
本当だ。
He is, in fact, standing right behind us.
え？
We turn around to see Ko Kimijima standing behind us. Like the ghost he is. He's looking at something and sneering. I trace his line of sight to a bunch of children wearing yukata, happily walking around the festival venue.
変態だ。
You're not wrong there, Frau.
前から怪しいとは思っていたが、まさかそれほどとは。
Although that's probably going a little bit too far.
いや、気持ちはわからんでもない。痛いけて無垢な存在はそれだけでめでる価値があるわけで。ただし君島こう、てめえはダメだ。
まあ、あいつには前科があるからね。
Indeed he does.
前科？
ああ、うん、まあちょっとね。
おや君たち、今日もこんなところで無駄な時間を過ごしているのかい？
Oh, if you're gonna put it like that. Ko Kimijima notices us and trots over.
まったくこんなところで探していてもジオタグは見つからないよ。
Yeah, well, I think we already knew that. Ko Kimijima again informs us quite courteously. In normal circumstances, I would be doubtful of his words, but considering everything that's happened so far, it doesn't seem like he's plotting anything nefarious, which would be a first.
あんたもずいぶん暇そうだね。
おかげさまで祭りを堪能させてもらっているよ。
Would accept a compliment, however.
堪能しているのは祭りだけじゃなさそうだが。
まあでも一人も飽きた頃だ。よかったら僕と遊ばないかい？
Another game.
遊ぶ？悪いけど誰かさんのせいでそんなことしてられないんだよね。
もちろんタダでとは言わない。僕に勝てたらジオタグの場所についてヒントを教えてあげるよ。
I doubt we'll be getting any freebies like the one we managed to get with Irene.
また？
Of course, it's not going to be the same game,
不満かい？
but as before, we pretty much don't really lose anything other than the hint.
勝負をふっかけたり、そうかと思うとヒントをくれたり、あんた一体何がやりたいの？
僕はね、楽しければそれでいいんだよ。
Ah, not a bad answer.
それよりやるのかい？やらないのかい？
Yasho-kyun looks to me, but it seems he's already made up his mind.
わかった。やりますよ。やればいいんでしょ。
Even now, Kaito hardly ever turns down a challenge.
さすがだね。物分かりが良い子は僕も大好きだよ。
ガト、
The phrasing there.
どうしたの、コナちゃん。
You might want to pay attention to it.
君島光也翔先輩だと。
Don't you dare, Frau.
その発想はなかったわ。
And you shouldn't ever again, for all our sakes.
壁ドンは極意からのコンボで今のセリフもう一回おなしゃす。
I'm betting this looks very familiar to you, Daru. Oh wait, you used to do this exact same thing in the past. God damn it. Kabedon. The act of placing one's hand against the wall. Kabe being the wall and don being the sound it makes in order to corner a girl. Originally, the act of hitting the wall was a way to wordlessly complain to your neighbors in the adjacent apartment or whatnot that they were being too noisy, but in time the term lost its original meaning and became a term used to describe the stylized situation for a girl. However, not everyone is allowed to do it, only handsome men, so please use caution. Chin lift. The act of grabbing your partner's chin and tilting it up so that they look up to you is mainly done by men before kissing women and is said to have been longed for by all women. However, only handsome men have the privilege of doing this. Combo, so short for combination. In fighting games, it refers to executing a timed sequence of inputs resulting in a series of hits that render the opponent unable to block or retaliate. PLZ. Net slang originating in the 2000s, short for please. Don't you dare. Just as Koki Mijima appears to give it some thought.
Eh?
Don't you? A wall appears behind Kaito out of seemingly nowhere.
さすがだね。物分かりが良い子は僕も好きだよ。
わしゃ
Well, this got awkward fast.
これはなんという破壊力。
Yeah.
俺様病弱キャラと一見無気力クール系のカブとか私とくすぐる。
Ship. Short for relationship. Refers to a romantic pairing of characters. To elaborate, if character A and character B were in a romantic relationship, that pairing would be referred to as AXB. When the pairing is being created, the order in which the characters are written in the ship name is very important. This is because the character that comes first, character A, is meant to be the dominant partner, whereas the character that comes second, character B, is meant to be the submissive one. Fans affectionately refer to this dynamic as seme attack and uke receive respectively, commonly used among Fujoshi and OMG. Slang originating in the 1910s, short for oh my god. An expression used to indicate something as surprising, shocking, thrilling, etc.
思わず転んでしまいそうなほどに。
God damn it. OCP. Net slang originating in the 2000s, short for one true pair or one true pairing. A term used in various fan bases in order to describe their favorite ship, which refers to a specific pairing of two usually fictional characters in relationship together.
ご飯10杯はいけるレベル。いや、待って。ここからリバしての君島公の俺様受けも捨てがたい。
Role reversal. A phrase often used in the BL community for when the Seme and Uke swap roles. In the BL community, Seme refers to the character in a pairing who has the active personality or position, and Uke refers to the one with the more passive personality or position. Pompous Uke. In BL titles, the usually domineering character showing their Uke side in romantic situations.
だが君島公子とメガネでヤシオ先輩をサンドというのも。
Just throwing out all the terminology there, aren't you, Frau? Sando, a BLGL title in which there is one Uke type person and two Seme type persons.
日本語でよろう。
Yeah. Yeah, time to put an end to this little charade here. Kimijima lightly staggers after a gentle shove from Yashio-kun, prompting the wall behind him to vanish. Fine, we'll play your little game.
こういうのはお気に召さなかったかい？
召すわけないでしょ。
Indeed.
大好物です。
Sure you did, Frau. Sure you did. Of course she did.
まあいい。それじゃあ勝負といこうか。今日の内容はこいつだ。
Very well then. Kokimijima elegantly spins and points sharply at a stand with prizes adorning its shelves. My first guess. But typical standard fare for a festival. Shooting gallery. An attraction where the player shoots targets with either an air gun or a spring-loaded gun while using corks as bullets. The player stands about 3 meters away from the targets. Targets often being some form of toy or doll, and if they land a hit on one of them, the one they hit is then released and falls to the ground where they can claim it as a prize. It is one of the most common booths at festivals. And it looks like you're up to bat for this one, Kaito. Again.
ヤシオキュンってゲーム得意なんだっけ？
Do you ask? Or need you ask, I should say.
昼バラオンリーだけどね、橋田さんは。
Well, yeah, like I said.
エロゲオンリーだけどな。
Unfortunately, you're not playing Kill Ballad, Kaito. But, being said, I'm sure you'll be putting those KP skills to good use. Yashu-kun steps forward knowing full well that he has no choice. However, Koki Majima stops him with his hand. Yeah, it was not going to be as straightforward as one would have thought.
ノット、今日の相手は君じゃない。
Looks like Kaito isn't up to bat today. In which case, that leaves only one person.
Huh?
今日僕と勝負するのは君だよ。古氷コナン。いや、幸次郎フラウと呼んだ方がいいのかな。
Well, not the person I would have picked, but it looks like Daru too is being ignored by Koki Majima.
Hmm? なんで私？
一度君とはじっくり手合わせしてみたいと思ってたんだよ。
Koki Mijima's gaze affixes to Frau.
変態は死ぬべき。
As reaction there from
なんで
Daru.
橋田さんが苦しんでる
Also,
で、どうする？僕の挑戦を受けるかい？
oh, you're right. For once, Ko, we should just ignore what just happened.
ぐぬぬ。
But on the subject of Kill Ballad, it should be noted that Frau is in fact the one who designed the game in the first place. Even though she herself doesn't actually do much, if any, outdoor activities most of the time.
モナちゃん、別に断ってもいいよ。あとは俺たちが。
いいだろう。俺の魂をかけるぜ。
Not something you should wager so lightly to the likes of Koki Majima. Rautan defies our expectations and steps forward heroically to accept the challenge. Ah, but Ko hasn't explained the handicap yet.
モナちゃん、大丈夫なの？
Or rather, the twist would say.
ヤシオ先輩の魂もかけよう。ドン。
Again, something not you shouldn't wager so lightly.
なんで？
よーし、わかった。それじゃあ勝負を始めようじゃないか。
But then again, this is Frau we're talking about here, so shouldn't be that surprised. But anyway, let's start. Yashu-kun looks extremely annoyed, but Frautan on the other hand seems ready to go.
それじゃあ僕から行くよ。
Please do. Koki Majima holds up his rifle that he pulled out of nowhere and aims down the sight with a sharp look in his eyes.
どういうことだ？
どうしたんだろう？
見えない。
それ前髪が邪魔になってんじゃね？
ああ、なるほど。そう。アニメ。
Oh, oh, that's what it was. God damn it. At this point, I can't tell when he's joking or being completely serious. He brushes his hair to the side and takes aim once again. Then...
そこ。
The bullets he fires consecutively hit the targets in the show of brilliant skill. 3 boxes of snacks are knocked over.
Yes!
He raises his fist in celebration. Looks like Ko is quite the marksman, it would seem.
俺でも子供の頃は射的のこうちゃんと呼ばれてたんです。天才プログラマーだかなんだか知らないが、このこうちゃんに勝てるかな？
I wonder how true that actually is.
ま、無理だとは思うがね。やるならせいぜいあがいてみるがいい。
Ko Kimijima says with a prized chocolate cigar in his mouth. Oh yeah, how did he get that? Chocolate cigar, a fake cigar that is made out of chocolate. Well, now it's Frau's turn. His smile is full of certainty. He believes he's oneless. Hope you know what you're doing, Frau.
コナちゃん、大丈夫？なんなら俺が。
Yasho-kun swallows his words mid-sentence. Frau Tan drifts forward. There's an unknown, mysterious light emanating from her eyes.
初めてですよ。ここまで私をコケにしたおバカさんは。
He is challenging you, so...
コナちゃん？
大サービスでご覧入れましょう。私の真の姿を。
But, it's very rare that we actually see Frau this fired up or anything. Well, other than... But I digress. Frautan yanks the rifle from Ko Kimijima's hands and aims it. I wasn't the only one who swallowed my breath at the sight of her actions. Both Ko Kimijima and Yashio-kun do so too. Why's Ko doing that?
その構えは
まさか。
コナちゃん。
目標を補足。
Well, she sure is confident.
いや、コナちゃん、その構え方違う。
いや、ヤシオキュン、あれでいいんだ。
So you say, Daru.
いや、でも。
エネルギー充填 120%。
あれこそが伝説の
覇王の構え。
覇王の構え。
Yeah, someone probably pretty sure that that starts on the door.
ちょろいもんだぜ。その綺麗な顔を吹っ飛ばしてやる。
Maybe it has a relation to Kill Ballad somehow. Maybe one of the robot characters. She fires the cork bullets, which are accompanied by a satisfying popping noise. Then 2 more shots. The bullets Frau fired, not a single one hits their target. Instead, they fly off in all sorts of weird directions. Well, that was anticlimactic.
報酬はスイス銀行に振り込んでクレメンス。
Swiss bank. A bank famous for their high confidentiality. They're known for not diverging any personal information from their customers unless there is clear evidence of a crime. Because of this, a top-notch elite sniper from a famous manga gets paid through this bank. Its use has become a common cliché in media. And KTHX. Net slang originating in the 2000s, short for okay thanks. Often used as a snarky way to not give any room for debate in a request, e.g. do my taxes for me, okay thanks.
Yeah, 全部外してるからさ。
Yeah, that she did.
銃なんて撃ったことありませんし。
Yeah, yeah, shouldn't have been surprised about that.
じゃあなんでやったの？
できると思ったからですよ。キリ。
That was your whole reason, huh? Too easy. Net slang originating in the 2000s, short for too easy. When used towards oneself, it is used to brag, but when used towards others, it becomes an expression used to belittle them.
まあまあ、ここはフラウタンに任せた僕たちにも責任があるわけだし。
Yes, indeed. Partially is, yeah, certainly a light way of putting it.
そんな悠長なこと言ってる場合、負けたらどうなるか。
The only thing is, we lose the hint.
いやいや、残念だったね、君たち。
Yeah, so much for that. No hint this time.
だが、今日はいいものを見せてもらったよ。まさか、あの伝説の覇王の構えを目にすることができるなんてね。
Why would Kokimijima consider something like that legendary?
まあ、そのお礼というわけではないが、今日のところはヒントを教えてあげようじゃないか。
Well then, that completely defeats the purpose of challenge.
え？
というわけで、ジオタグのありかは旧空港だよ。せいぜい探すといい。
The old airport, huh? Old Tanegashima Airport. An airport that opened in 1958, featuring a 1,500-meter long runway. On March 16, 2006, the airport was discontinued due to the opening of the new Tanegashima Airport, Cosmoport Tanegashima. Nowadays, the old airport is completely abandoned. I'm grateful that he wants to volunteer information to us like that.
おっと、そういえばあさってはもう本祭の始まりだったね。楽しみにしてるよ、君たちの作るお祭りを。
2 days, huh? Looks like he's gearing up for something. Koki Mijima winks at us before disappearing. Bizarre doesn't even begin to describe what just happened.
なんなのあれ。頼んでもないのにいろいろ話してくれてさ。
まあなんか知らんけどラッキーってことでいいんじゃね？
There is luck in the world, but that definitely was not it, Daru. We know the location of the next geotag now. Surprisingly.
すべては狙い通りですし、お筋。
Whatever you say, Frau. Whatever you say.
っていうか、茶番って感じ。
Yeah, it kind of does. Don't say that, Yashu. He already did, Daru. He already did. Well, anyway, all the way to the old airport. All the way down there. Nakatane. Been a long time since we've been here, Kaito. Now we have returned.
ここが旧種子島空港だよ。
Indeed it is, which is where we're going to end this episode of Let's Play Robotics Notes DaSH, and in the next episode we shall find that geotag and deactivate it, and then see where we go to from there. As always, until next we meet.